So, for example, I grabbed some products. Here's a product some of you may have used. It's called chapstick. How much would I pay for chapstick? $1. $1, right? But my daughter won't use chapstick. She has to have something better than chapstick, right? Burt's Bees. Because when you have Burt's Bees, you are a lot more youthful. Okay, so how much is Burt's Bees? Listen to you guys. $3, $4 for Burt's Bees because bees gave their life for it. Because they want you to be kissably sweet. Right? So the same product, or is it? The same product, only 3 times to 4 times the price. So I recently went into another store. This time, I found a product called chicken poop lip jump. It's put it on your lips, contains no poop. But then it says on the front, Grandpa says, if you got dry lips, put chicken poop on them and you won't lick them. So, 99 cents, $3, $3. Because they're saying, if we sell this like a commodity, how will we engage our customers? We need to start thinking about our businesses, your business, and ask yourself, how do I become an experience? Because now all the guys in here want to know. Because they have a choice next winter. Do they get to walk around with Burt's Bees in their pocket or chicken poop? And I'm just telling you, the men in here are going to want a chicken poop in their pocket, right? So the question is, where is your business? Where are you putting your business? Are you creating the kind of experience where people want to steal what you got and share it with others? See, there's some interesting math as it relates to this graphic we put up here. The math is this. If you take and combine these two, then you create an experience. You take products and combine them with services, and you create an experience. What happens when you combine service and experience? So that's what I want to talk to you about for the few minutes we got left. Because you need to understand there's new math in business, and you'll want to think about this as you move your business forward. And the new math is this. Apple Computer sells about $31 billion worth of computers a year. Down the street is another little company called Dell Computer, and they sell about $34 billion of computers each year. So they're about, give or take, $4 to $5 billion apart in revenue. But when the stock market goes to buy stock in Apple or Dell, they have a choice on which one they think is more valuable, which one offers their customers more, which one connects with their customer on a better basis. How many of you have an Apple product? Show of hands. How many of you bought it at an Apple store? Was it better than smooching or what? It was amazing. Because when you combine service and an experience, you get what's known as engagement. Engagement. And in fact, Apple Computer about equal to Dell in their revenues. I went out and looked 2 weeks ago to see how many customer complaints there were for Dell Computing. Google search, 14,500,000 websites have complaints about Dell. That's not good. That's not good. Back here, we used to talk about customer service. You can't have customer service anymore and be successful. That's an ante to get in the game. It's like having your website. Customer service is not enough. You need to move past customer service and start thinking about engagement of your customers. Apple's engagement, because the Apple Store results in the stock market thinking they're worth more. So Dell, $35 million in sales. Their market capitalization, $35 million in sales. Apple, $35 million in sales. Market capitalization, $300 billion. They have more cash than the federal government. They are the second most valuable company in the world, with 1/6 of their market capitalization in sales, because they engage. How's that work? How's that work in your business? If we took your business and marched into your customers and said, are you satisfied? I'm satisfied. Why are you satisfied? Because they did customer service training and I'm satisfied. Well, how do you know you're satisfied? A satisfied customer requires you to discount your pricing 13%. I'm your best customer. I demand a discount. I know, but no. If you want to keep me as a satisfied customer, you better give me a better deal. That's 13% discount. But if you have an engaged customer, statistically, mathematically, the research is in, the analysis is done, an engaged customer is worth a 23% premium. That's a 36-point slide between satisfied and engaged. That's the difference between Dell and Apple. It's why Disney can charge you $35 for a hat. And by the way, when you wear this hat in Disney, nobody cares. Unless you wear it backwards. Then they tend to care. But I digress. Anyway, so the point being is that this engagement thing is huge, because there's 3 parts to your customer engagement. And those 3 parts are what the customer thinks, what they feel, and what they do. What they do. Because there's an entertainment issue that occurs with engagement. There's the production. There's the orchestration of the environment. I went to Elton John last week. You get off of Route 8 to Blossom Music Center, I sat in traffic for 2 hours. Did they have engagement down? No. You go to Disney and you sit in line, and it's a blast. You stand in line. You go to Apple and wait in line for the Apple Store. Do you wait? And so they have it down. So you pick up, can somebody come talk to me? And it's sent, and then I understand you want to talk to me. They just come right over. And so there's a thinking process, but then there's an emotional entertainment, emotion, because people want things peopleized. There has to be an emotional attachment. There are tons of Starbucks out there. Not all of them are good at engaging their customers. Some of them are awesome. Some of them are not. Go into Starbucks store. I said, I need to log on. I can't get on your network. She says, oh, here. She sits down. Let me log you in as me. Who is this woman? She's serving coffee, right? So there's this emotion part of this thing, and then the last part is the engagement. Because people want to get their hands dirty, they want to get in there, they want to have their fingers in this stuff. And those three things combined create engagement. Now, remember I said that these two create this. Well, this and this create an engaged economy, where more and more people are going to come to you and say, I want results, I want change, I want transition. And you say, well, I can do that. Are you sure? Yeah. How do you know? Because I've done it before. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So the key for you is to go from the state of saying, I just hopefully want somebody to give me an order. Somebody please come do business with me. To the point where you say, hey, do business with me because for you and your world, you will get change. See, I don't want to lose weight. I want to go on Biggest Loser. Will you lose weight if you go on the Biggest Loser show? If you don't die first, you will lose weight. Okay? That is guaranteed transition, result, and change. And you think about the issue of change and experiences and the transition that occurs. So let's talk about that book, because your question is, well, how do I create an engagement? Well, we don't have a lot of time today, but let's just finish with this on how you can start to do an engagement. If I say to you, what are the parts of an experience? So we're just talking about right here, okay? What are the parts of an experience? So here you go. So, and by the way, how did I come up with this? Because I had to do marketing for all these big major corporations. You have to come up with innovative ways to sell computers all the time, right? And so I kind of researched it over here, and I said, look at the powerful, life-changing experiences that people go through. Birth, death, marriage, divorce, new job, I got fired, having kids, vacation, massive, massive life-changing experiences, right? What are the parts of massive experiences? Well, there's hundreds of them, but I picked out the top 7. Here you go.